Hi students, let us begin our section with a short story. Once a dog found a bone in the forest. As it was taking the bone, held the bone in his mouth and moving along a screen, it saw into the water, and the dog saw the another dog holding a bone in his mouth. So the dog want the another bone also. So what the dog has done? The dog saw the image, and it started barking to the other dog. So what has happened? The mouth from the bone from the mouth of the dog has fell down into the water. It was not the other dog in the water, it was the own reflection. The greedy dog has learned the lesson. The moral: we should not be greedy. So we should not be greedy. What has happened in the story? Let us see another example. See here, every day you go to school. And do you want to know how you are looking, whether you look good or whether you want to look even better? How do you see yourself? You see yourself, you see your image and find out how you are looking. So the image that you see is the reflection, and the object that you see is the mirror. So today we will learn about the lesson mirrors. So this is a mirror. This is a mirror, and where the mirrors can be used? Mirrors are used for personal grooming. They are used not only in the shops but also in the jewelry shops. And mirrors are used in periscope to know the advancement of the enemies. And they are also used in the side roads to prevent the accidents. And the mirrors are also used in for shaving and in the saloons. And here we can see our image in the mirror. And here also here you can see a girl. She is brushing. And these mirrors are also used for our personal uses. And here you see a dental doctor seeing a patient, and these mirrors are used to see the internal parts of our body. So mirrors are also used in solar powers, and they are also used in decorations. They are used in fine arts painting, and they are also used in sculptures. They are also used in amusement parks, and they are used in literature. Like we have seen Snow White story. The villain queen always sees in the mirror and asks, mirror, who is beautiful? And also in the Harry Potter also they have used the mirror. And in culture like bags and in jewelry also we will use mirrors. And see here, this is a magic illusion. In magic illusion also we will use mirrors. And here safety road junctions also we use mirrors. So mirrors are also used in kaleidoscopes to see, you can see the designs like this in the mirrors. So mirrors are used in cars to see the vehicles coming from behind. Where else mirrors can be used? They can be used in doctors also. And overall we can say that mirrors play a crucial impact on humanity and everyday life, except from increasing vanity, often from medical equipment to vehicles. So according to expert, the best item that is most essential to survive in an island is nothing but a mirror. And there is a very much relationship between mirrors and animals. Only a few animal species has been shown to have a ability to recognize themselves in the mirror. Most of them are mammals. Experiments have found that the following animals can pass the mirror test. All great apes like human beings can recognize their image only after 18 months old, and we can see other animals also like chimpanzee and bottlenose dolphin, etc. So and spiders, etc. They can recognize their image on in the mirrors. And we can see the history. Let us see history of the mirrors. See, the first mirror used by human beings were mostly like pools of dark still water or water collected in a primitive vessels of some sort. The earliest manufactured mirrors were pieces of stones they are naturally occurring in volcanic glasses. A glass began to be used for mirrors in 1st century CE with the development of soda lime glass and glass blowing. Silver coated mirrors were developed as early as 500 CE. The bare metals were coated with amalgam, then heated it until the mercury boils away. So, you can see how the mirrors have developed. First, at last we have a silver coated or aluminum coated mirrors. And properties of mirrors. So, the properties of mirrors are: the mirror should be smooth, opaque and bad absorbers of heat. So, see, smooth. First, it should be smooth. So, if a surface is smooth, when a light is reflected on it, it will give back the light. And if it is rough, the light is observed here only. So, for a mirror, it should be a smooth surface. And we all know about transparent, translucent and opaque substances. Translucent substances will allow the light to pass through it completely, and the substances which does not allow light to pass through it are opaque substances, and translucent substances which allow light to pass through it partially. So, these are the translucent substances. They will allow light to pass through it partially. So, for the mirrors, it should be an opaque. So, what opaque means, it will not allow light to pass through it completely. And also, the properties of a mirror is bad absorber of light. See, if this is an object, if we pass a light, if it is a good observer, it will allow only little amount of light or no light to pass through it. So, if it is a bad observer, if we pass a light, it will allow whichever amount of light we pass through it, it will allow completely light to come out. So, for our properties, for the properties of a mirror, it should be smooth, opaque and bad observer of light. Bad observer of light. So, let us see the types of mirrors. We have two types of mirrors. One is plane mirror and the second one is spherical mirrors. Plane mirrors we all know, they are used for seeing our images mainly, and second are spherical mirrors. Spherical mirrors are of two types. Convex mirror and concave mirror. Convex mirror, the reflecting surface will be bulging outside, and concave mirror, the reflecting surface will be inside. So, mostly we will learn about plane mirrors. So, plane mirror. A mirror is an object, smooth and well polished surface which reflect most of the light falling on it. So, plane mirror allows the light to pass through it completely. So, for a plane mirror will have a silver layer deposited backside of it, and this silver layer deposited backside of it, and the layer is protected by a paint, red paint. But nowadays aluminum is also used as a depositor. Aluminum is also a good reflector. Silver is also a good reflector, but aluminum will get in a cheap cost. So, nowadays we are using aluminum, and hence thin layer of silver or aluminum is the reflecting surface at the back side of the mirror. So, in physics we will represent plane mirror by a line, and this is a back side of a mirror. And this is a front side of mirror. So, we have reflections. These are the reflections from the plane mirror, and convex mirror is represented by an arrow. The convex mirror, concave mirror will have a reflecting surface inward, and lines will be shown like this, and for convex mirror it is outside, the reflecting surface is outside, and we have a mirror back side of the mirror. And the uses of convex mirrors, see we can the simple example is a spoon. Spoon we have convex side and also concave side. So, uses of convex mirror. So, they are used in magnified glasses and spy holes of a doors. We will use in holes also, holes of a doors, and microscope and flashlights. Mirrors are used in cars, side of a car, and also in the headlights of a car or vehicles. Let us see the characteristics of a plane mirror. Plane mirror has virtual image. So, virtual image, it can be caught on the it cannot be caught on the screen, and lateral inversion, and it will the object size is equal to image size, and the mirror should be erect. So, let us discuss about these in detail. So, this is a real image and virtual image. So, you can see this is a real image. It can be caught on a screen, and it is in the real world, and here the virtual image is made on the back side of a mirror, and it cannot be caught on the screen. So, mirrors make a virtual image, and here the image should be erect. Erect means it should be straight. Observe here, we have kept a candle in front of a mirror, and you can see the candle is straight, and the image also you can see here it is straight. So, the image which we see in the mirror is erect, and you can see here is a person. This person is raising his right hand, but you see in the mirror here he is we can see his left hand raising. This apparent change of right and left is known as lateral inversion. So, this where we can see this lateral inversion? We can see this lateral inversion written on the ambulance. See, ambulance, it should be written straight, but on the ambulance the letters will be written inverted, so that the person who is coming from the behind, like car or something, if it is coming from the behind, or if ambulance is coming from the behind, if a person is moving a car, if he sees in the mirror of a vehicle, he can see the ambulance written straight in his rear view mirror, and so it gives a side to pass through the ambulance first. So, lateral inversion we can see in the plane mirrors. And characteristics of an image in a plane mirror. See here is a boy, and here is an mirror, and here is image. So, the image from the same image as an object. We can see if a person is like this, and his image also same he will be having the same length, and the distance from the object from the mirror is always equal to the distance of an image from the mirror. You can see here A and B are of same distance. So, the characteristics of a plane mirror are, it should be of same, object size should be same, and the distance of a mirror, the distance of an object from a mirror should be equal to the distance of an image from the mirror. So, mirrors should have a smooth surface, and light is reflecting completely. So, we observe image on the plane mirror is upright, virtual, and same size as an object, and same distance from a mirror as an object. And so to understand the mirrors, to understand the concept of the mirrors, one should know what is the phenomenon behind the mirrors and what makes it a reflecting material. So what makes it a reflecting material is due to reflection. So, when a light falls on a mirror, the mirror gives away complete light. So, due to this reflection only, the mirrors are giving light. So, reflection is of two types. It is regular reflection and diffuse reflection. If the plane surface is smooth, we will get the reflection completely. If it is rough, the light is observed, and we will not get all the reflected rays. So, uses of reflection. The reflection is used in periscopes, and it is used in light and sound, and also reflection is used to hear the echo of a sound. laws of reflection. So, to understand the mirrors, we should know what are laws of reflection. Laws of reflection. See, if you consider this is a surface, if you incident a light ray, this is nothing but an incident ray, and if you draw whatever the incident ray is, whenever an incident ray is fallen on the surface, it will give back a light, and this ray is reflected ray. So, if you draw a normal or a perpendicular to the surface, this line is called normal. So, we have incident ray, reflected ray, normal. So, first law of reflection is incident ray, reflected ray and normal ray should lie in a same plane. So, this is a plane and three are lying on a same plane, and second law is angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. So, the angle of incident is the angle made by incident ray with a normal, and angle of reflection, it is denoted by small I, and angle of reflection is a ray made by a reflected ray with a normal. So, I is equal to R. So, these are the two laws of reflection. Here you can see the yellow line represents the incident ray and red line represents the reflected ray and dotted line represents the normal ray. And observe here, in plane mirror we will have multiple reflections. So, these are the two mirrors, I have joined it and kept, and you can see the images, you can see three images. So, mirror has a capacity of giving a multiple images. So, images depends upon the angle. N is equal to 360 by theta minus 1. So, this theta can be an angle. If you take this, the angle between two mirrors is 60 degrees. So, substitute this 60 degrees in the place of a theta. N is equal to 360 by 60 minus 1, 6 minus 1. So, N is equal to 5. When the angle between two mirrors is 60 degrees, you will get 5 images. So, what we have learned today, we have learned the introduction of mirrors, applications of mirrors, history of mirrors, properties of mirrors, types of mirrors and plane mirror definition and how plane mirror works, laws of reflection and terms what is reflection and types of reflection. So, students, your project work is write a name with a sketch pen on a thin sheet of a paper, polythene or glass. Read your name on a sheet while standing in front of a mirror. So, you stand in front of a mirror and see, and also look at your image in the mirror. So lastly, I want to say, every time you look in the mirror, remember that God created you and that everything He creates is beautiful and good. Thank you. Lastly, last but not the least, I want to thank our secretary sir and my principal madam, Sumati madam, for giving me this opportunity.